According to Keynes' psychological law of consumption, as income increases, increase in income is represented by del Y, consumption also increases, and which is represented by del C, but not by as much as the increase in income. That is, change in consumption or increase in consumption is less than increase in income. So now we define marginal propensity to consume. A change in consumption resulting from a given change in real disposable income is a marginal propensity to consume, which is represented by uh, change in consumption divided by change in income. Change in consumption resulting from a given change in real disposable income is marginal propensity to consume. Sometimes we can also define marginal propensity to consume as change in consumption resulting from unit change in income. So this concept of marginal propensity to consume is very important in macroeconomics, because this concept gives us an idea about how consumption is determined in an economy. In fact, there are many other factors which determines consumption, but Keynes considered income as a major factor which determines consumption. So similar to marginal propensity to consume, there is another concept, that is marginal propensity to save. In fact, marginal propensity to consume, MPC and MPS are mirror image. The marginal propensity to save is defined as a fraction of extra dollar of disposable income that goes to extra saving. So this is in fact change in saving divided by change in income. We will understand concept of marginal propensity to consume and marginal propensity to save with the help of this data. You can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 data points. That means we can see this is income. So when income is 0, consumption is 1. The first column is income, the second is consumption, and third is saving. So when income is 1, consumption is when income is 0, consumption is 1. This point is represented by A. This is represented by A. And B is represented by, this point B is represented by this. This is B. This is B. So you can see here, when income increases, you can see when income increases, consumption also increases. Now let's look at the change in income. So here you can see when income increased by 1, here income is increased by 1, but consumption is increased by 0.75 only. Again here income is increases by 1, consumption is again increased by 0.75 only. So change in consumption is 0.75 when change in income is 1. We can also view this concept as a geometry. You can see here, this is change in income, del Y. This is change in income, and this is change in consumption, del C. So when change in income is 1, change in consumption is 0.775. So if change in income is 1 and change in consumption is 0.75, what is the value of MPC? Therefore MPC is equal to 0.75 divided by 1. Therefore MPC is equal to 0.75. So in fact the MPC also represents the slope of this graph. MPC also represents slope of this graph. Slope of this graph is also represented by MPC. And what is the name of this graph? This graph is consumption function. This graph is consumption function. Now let's look at the few relationship here. We know that income is equal to consumption plus saving. In increment form, we can write the above equation like this. Now divide to the both side of this equation by del y. We'll get this figure. So in the left side, when we divide del y by del y, we get 1. In the right side, we get this term and this term. So we know that change in consumption divided by change in income is in fact MPC, and this term is MPS, which shows that MPC plus MPS is equal to always 1. MPC plus MPS is equal to always 1. I just call this graph consumption function. So we can also write the equation of this graph. Equation of this graph can be also written something like this. So if you remember, this equation is similar to what we learn in our school, that is y is equal to a plus bx. This is similar to y is equal to a plus bx. So similarly, we have defined consumption function, that is c is equal to a plus by, where a is, what is a? A is intercept. A is intercept and b is slope. B is slope. But in economics and in consumption function, we called a as a, we called a autonomous consumption, and b, that is slope, MPC. Now we can find both a and b with the help of this graph. You can see here, this is a, which is 1, and this is the slope is this much. Slope is this much, that is 0.75. So if we put this figure, then we will get this equation. Consumption is equal to 1 plus 0.75 y. Okay, so in this case, in this data, MPC is equal to, in this data, MPC is equal to M 0.75, which means when income increases by 100, when income increases by 100, consumption increases by 75. Consumption increases by 75. When income increases by 200, consumption increases by 150. So name of this equation is consumption function, or also Keynesian consumption function. Now the question is why this the change in consumption, or why marginal propensity to consume is always 0.75. Is it always constant? The answer is no. We have taken this example of linear consumption function. So in case of linear consumption function, we have this MPC is equal to 0.75, and sometimes MPC can change. You can look at this example. There is this two consumption function 1, this is consumption function 1, and this is consumption function 2. Both consumption function have same a, but this consumption function and this consumption function have they have different slope or different marginal propensity to consume.